Men were originally peerless powerhouses who started at the peak. There are groups of divine beast guardians around, but he was accidentally planted with 9 seals by the heavenly Tao, thus becoming the special constitution that needs to rely on Liu Wei D1 pills to survive. Grown-up man. It was rejected by the 4 beautiful women collectively. The eldest princess led by her own ingenuity lure a man to the edge of a cliff and push it down. Little do you know, the man who was pushed off the cliff was not only unharmed, he also played a good show with them. The man looked at the bushes next to him and shook for a while. It turns out to be super self-disciplined Howling dog with 8-pack ABS. I saw the Howling God dog kneeling on one knee, wagging his tail happily. Report the details of 438 people in the 4-legged case to the man. The man looked ahead with a sneer and ordered to see my hand gestures. The Howling celestial dog who received the order was immediately disappeared in front of the man's eyes in an instant. The man turned to look back, smiling like the voice of a big wife. It was. Yao looked at the man who hadn't returned all night. Anxiously asked Liu Shan my location. I saw Yao's tears as if she didn't want money. Keep spewing out. The man walked up to Yang. Smile at her. Silly girl. Why are you crying so softly? I'm not dead. Yao immediately rushed into my arms like a savior, crying again and again. The sound of the phoenix in the sky interrupted the warm moment of the two. The man comforts Yao and tells her, take you to a good shot, make you happy. The screen comes to the other end. More and more people gathered in the square. Dongfan Station looked at the eldest princess and sneered all the time. Greetings with concern. Second uncle on stage, reporting the disappearance of the man to the head of the family. I saw that the head of the family's cheeks were so gloomy that water could drip out. He ordered in a low voice to continue looking for the young master. Also surround these people. Leader in the square, Avasi, respectively reveal self-righteousness, worry, apathy. Frosty face. The eldest princess was even more complacent in her heart. As time goes by, the cases off the court are all mocking. The young master of the family is as timid as a mouse. Such a waste of people's time. The head of the household on stage is about to be suppressed by force. Man, he is walking towards the stone tablet step by step with a steady pace, and yelled at those cases. Here comes the master. Don't go away. For beautiful women whose plan failed, stand up instantly on the yaki brocade stool. The mouth of the eldest princess, it's the size of a hamburger. And the prince looked at the unscathed man, even more unhappy. The head of the family saw the man running happily, and a lot of greetings. At this time, the patriarchs of the 4 major families are pressing man at the same time. Start now. Nothing else. The man reaches out to the stone tablet. He turned to look at Yang. I want to hear your sinjin. With the sinjin, the first seal in the man's body was completely lifted. The aura in the dark brands. The man took advantage of this moment to cut his finger. A drop of blood fell on the stone tablet. Dark clouds in the sky. A thunderclap. As if sensing that the man had broken the seal. Wonderful's tens of thousands of tons of thunder towards the male protagonist. Men don't bring birds. He asked the system to answer 100 million attribute points. Decided to add all attributes to the health point. How fierce is this man in front of you? I wanted to be in front of him. Show a wave of how thick you are. Never thought. I am in the talent stealing. It actually showed the most rubbish bottle of martial arts. This wave of operations caused everyone to laugh. Public ridicule of such waste. Even my dog is better than you. Dong Fanzong was even more confused. Obviously, the secret method is used to test scrap
However,
iron. Think of the difference between these 5 veins and waist. And he started laughing. Facing the ridicule of the crowd, the man didn't care. It's just that man can't figure it out. Obviously only added half points. Why did the 5 meridians awaken? He turned around and called the AI. The control panel is displayed. Watch a tripod appear on the panel. It is actually one of the 9 tripods. Makes man even more confused. Just then, 4 beautiful women headed by the eldest princess instantly berate, "Man, I still want to be our husband. Just like you. Not even worthy of licking our tongues." In the face of so much abuse, the man's second uncle stomped on the ground, fly into the air, pressure everyone with the strength of the 9th rank realm of Zhan Huang. Dare to laugh at Wu Shi, you're courting death. Everyone was also pressured by this sudden coercion, about to lie down. The Eastern War led by 4 families. Turn on the hard power. Remove the pressure of the 2 numbers. Strongly speaking, so useless. It's not up to you to divorce the marriage or not. Who knows that Dongfan Station and others who have not finished speaking was blasted dozens of meters away by a supersonic shock wave. It is the head of the family. First class when domineering side leakage. If anyone dares to break the marriage, you will kill him. The Nok Eastern Station instantly slumped down. But think of the case in the city, full of confidence, threatening wind. Who knows that the head of the family does not bring birds at all? Shout out to the square, where is the family wolf? I saw 3 layers of troops inside and outside, siege the Eastern War and others. The Eastern War looks like such a tiger and wolf teacher. The information is wrong. The man looked at the man's expression, smiled secretly. Thanks to me the other day. Exquisite tomato juice. Scare you to death. Then he walked forward with a steady pace. Shaken rushed to cheer for this. The man looked at the 4 people in front of him. Seriously, if the 4 of you kill me, this marriage can be refunded for. People are provoked by waste men on the spot. It's worse than killing them. Everyone's face was gloomy to the extreme. The eldest princess, led by the leader, gritted her teeth. No nonsense. Right hand drawn sword, force backward. A 100-meter sprint. Stab the man. Let the sword pierce the eyebrow. Bloody. Men are indifferent.